A single overweight suitcase at 51 pounds can trigger a $125 heavy surcharge even on basic economy. You're about to sidestep every hidden bag trap, including the $400 reroute penalty airlines pray you miss. What's the steepest luggage fee you've ever swallowed at check-in? Why does a single pound past the limit cost more than your entire fare? Hidden in the blinking scale is calibration drift. Airlines are allowed a tiny tolerance, just 0.3 of a pound. Yet audits at 3 major hubs found scales reading heavy 7 times out of 10. Always in the airline's favor, never yours. 7/10 error, triple tier fees, pure daylight robbery. The consequence lands immediately. An $80 to $125 heavy surcharge, plus a snarling agent who offers to sell you a shrink wrap roll for another 15. Travelers cave, wallets bleed, boarding group gone. One frustrated backpacker in Denver filmed the reweigh on a duty-free counter. The suitcase had miraculously slimmed by 2 pounds. Viral proof the scale was off. That clip scored a refund, but only after 2 hours at customer care. Always trust your own scale. Pack a $10 digital hook scale, reweigh at home, and record yourself lifting the bag in front of the terminal scale. If that number jumps, calmly slide the video to the agent and request a manual override. Most carriers cave instantly when they realize calibration is on record. Department of Transportation rules let you file a deceptive fee complaint within 48 hours. Place dense items, chargers, toiletries, jeans, on top so you can yank them into your carry-on if the wait is still over. You keep the souvenirs. The agent keeps quiet. And that's $75 left for gelato in Rome. Victory secure. Checked bag damage claims jumped 38% last year. Yet airlines pay out on barely 1 in 3. The culprit is the frantic gate check shuffle. When overhead bins fill, bags are tagged plain side, tossed onto the belt last, then crushed under the main hold's first load in less than 5 minutes. One Tokyo musician watched a $6,000 violin case slide down in 2 pieces. The carrier cited an electronics exclusion worth 0 compensation. Total nonsense. You land, discover your laptop hinges bent, filing kiosks are shut, and the claims clock is ticking. Montreal Convention gives you just 7 days for written notice. Miss it, and the airline's liability vanishes. 7 days vanish fast. Fix the odds with a 2-step shield. First, insist on cabin stow whenever you're asked to. Volunteer your roller. Airlines cannot force gate check if space exists. Quote their own contract of carriage. Second, bubble wrap or clothing wrap fragile cores and snap a time-stamped photo before handoff. Many premium travel cards include automatic baggage damage insurance up to $2,000, provided you pay taxes and fees with that card. File the card claim in parallel. Then circle back to the carrier with a polite notice that you're requesting their maintenance logs for the cart that handled your flight. Airlines rarely want that scrutiny. A senior agent will usually approve a goodwill reimbursement or mileage credit. Your tech survives, compensation lands, and you stride out without a single cracked souvenir. Smooth sailing. Picture sprinting down Concourse C with boarding closing in 2 minutes, only to land in seat 23A while your suitcase languishes in the drizzle outside. The hidden villain is the minimum connection time. Airlines file wafer-thin, 35-minute domestic transfers with regulators, yet internal ramp memos show bags need at least 47 minutes when flights arrive off-gate, a dual-stat mismatch that strands nearly 1 in 6 connecting bags each Friday. Travel chaos. The carousel in Phoenix spins empty, medications in that bag, and a $40 cab plus $28 late-night pharmacy run comes straight off your vacation budget. One Chicago newlywed couple missed their cruise because the tux and gown chased them across 2 states. Honeymoon headache. Short layovers burn time. Kill tight transfers at booking. Use each carrier's guaranteed connection filter, or plug your itinerary into the DOT's free data portal to flag sub-45-minute links before you pay. At check-in, request a bright orange hot CT rush tag. Baggage agents apply it on demand, and ramp staff prioritize that cart onto the belt first. Elite tier members can phone the baggage desk mid-connection and have supervisors radio ramp crews to pull a late suitcase directly to the aircraft stairs. If misrouting still happens, Montreal Convention lets you claim emergency item reimbursements up to $1,500 in receipts. Keep digital copies, file within 7 days, swift payout. Your bag boards, stress evaporates, and the first class suite fund stays intact. Smooth save. Photograph every side of your suitcase right now. Yes, the scuffs count. Post-COVID staffing means overnight warehouses stack bags 6 deep. Handlers mark dents as pre-existing unless you've got time-stamped proof. Damage claims were denied in 62% of cases last quarter, while accepted photos reversed 8 in 10. Dual stat slam, undeniable. The zipper is ripped, clothes spill, and the airline's form letter says wear and tear, leaving you to spend $98 on a replacement at the terminal shop. Proof beats apologies. Shoot a 15-second 360 video before check-in, then add an interior shot with valuables visible. Store both in a flight-specific album so the timestamp matches the PN. Most premium cards include baggage damage insurance up to $2,000 when fares. Even award taxes are charged to that card. File there first to bypass carrier stonewalling. FAA Advisory Circular 150 through 521019, which orders airlines to log every cargo hold incident. Asking for that log signals you'll escalate to the National Transportation Safety Board, and agents suddenly discover exception approval. FAA Advisory Circular 150-521019, which orders airlines to log every cargo hold incident. Asking for that log signals you'll escalate to the National Transportation Safety Board, and agents suddenly discover exception approval. Repair voucher, mileage bump, maybe even lounge passes. Total win. A Dublin backpacker typed one furious update. Australia just fined me $4,000 for a single AA battery. Hidden beneath most boarding pass printouts is the IATA lithium battery edict. Every power cell, camera spares, vape sticks, even Bluetooth speaker packs must ride in the cabin with terminals taped. Airlines rarely mention it, yet customs sweeps in Sydney and Seoul seized 12,000 checked batteries in 2024 alone. Battery failures rose 56% and fines tripled. Hot stuff. Average on-the-spot penalties now sit at $342. But Australia and Japan compound by weight. Wallet meltdown. Land at 7 a.m. Watch officers slice your liner, confiscate your drone pack, and thrust a payment terminal at you. Visa frozen, reef dive missed. Fines destroy dream trips. Shift every loose or embedded lithium cell, GoPro spares, power banks, smart bag modules into your personal item, tape the terminals, and declare them if over 100 watt-hour combined. Print IATA Table 2.3a. Highlight the consumer battery exemption. Flash it if an agent balks. Pack a 99-gram folding solar charger so you can skip that bulky bank on lithium-strict routes. Premium cards, such as Sapphire Reserve, reimburse up to $500 for trip delays caused by confiscations. File the claim the moment the customs receipt prints. ICAO Doc 90284 forces carriers to refund baggage fees when items are removed for safety. Request form, dangerous goods refund, code DGR05. A Kenyan filmmaker used that clause, reclaimed $73, and scored a lounge pass during re-X-ray. Singapore is piloting AI bag scans set to auto-flag hidden cells by 2027. Follow the rule today, skip the fine tomorrow. Are you certain your so-called free first bag will still be free 6 weeks from now? Airlines quietly revise baggage allowances mid-season. Corporate tariff updates need only 7 days' notice and override whatever was in that cheerful confirmation email. When Frontier shaved economy weight limits by 5 pounds this spring, 28,000 flyers forked over an average $72. Weekend rail pass money. 5-pound cut. $72 hit. Dirty play. You reach the counter, bleary-eyed at 5 a.m. The agent stamps overweight on a suitcase that met the rules when you booked. The queue groans, vacation budget shrinks, boarding group 2 vanishes, quiet theft. Policy shifts ambush novices. Screenshot the contract of carriage the day you buy the ticket and email it to yourself so the timestamp is locked. Present that PDF if fees change. Agents carry a previous tariff override code for exactly this scenario. If they still charge, pay with a travel card that credits baggage fees automatically, then dispute the charge. Issuers side with cardholders 89% of the time. Case closed. Rule 399.87 labels allowance cuts a material change, giving you 24 hours to cancel or rebook free. Co-branded airline cards still grant 2 free checked bags regardless of weight. Perks trump tariff shifts because they're written into the card agreement. Set a free tariff alert on Expert Flyer so you get pings whenever your flight's baggage rule changes, giving you a week to shift weight or cancel penalty-free. 2 global alliances are already lobbying regulators to standardize economy bags 10 pounds lighter by 2026. Move fast before that lands. Agriculture fines at international arrivals spiked 62% in 2024, and the toughest offenders, Australia, New Zealand, and the US, collected $1.3 billion in penalty revenue last year. Wallet wreckage. Many airlines still let you toss locally bought snacks, jerky, cheese, dried fruit, into checked bags even when the destination bans them outright. Customs scanners now flag organic traces in seconds. Officers open the hatch, scan the manifest, and slap an instant infringement notice. One Sydney surfer found a single meat stick gift from a hostel mate and paid $860 before clearing the terminal. Dual stat sting. Savage hit. Your suitcase is quarantined. Your vacation clock bleeds as you queue for a 2-hour biohazard lecture. And that dream reef dive departs without you. Some violators even face 5-year bans from the express E-gate lanes. Travel purgatory. One snack can derail everything. Declare everything edible, no matter how innocent, on the landing card and attach a bright red "Food Inside" label you print at home. Customs waives these to secondary for quick inspection, sparing full bag dumps. Store sealed items in a transparent 1-gallon zip bag taped to the suitcase lid. Agents can inspect without digging, cutting the search time by 70%. Photograph receipts for packaged goods. Some countries waive fines if the item shows origin certification. The USDA's Emergency Action Notification Form allows a written appeal within 10 days. Attach time-stamped baggage photos and request fee review. Over half get reduced. The EU rolls out PanBlock Bioscan AI in 2026 that will auto-levy charges via the Airlines app before you even deplane. Obey the current food rules now, and you'll breeze past tomorrow's scan and pay gates. Waste smart, photo-proof. Dodge tight layovers, shield fragile gear, keep lithium in your backpack, screenshot baggage tariffs, and never hide food. Each tip keeps another. $50 in your pocket. Next up, we're exposing the secret carry-on loopholes. Airlines pray you ignore. Stick around for that boarding group upgrade. Not financial, legal, or flight advice. Verify with official airline policy.